Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. So today's video is a super exciting one for me. Number one, because you're gonna meet my mom and she's amazing. She's like literally the role model of my entire life. And number two, it's something that's very different that I haven't really done on my channel. And I feel a little bit disappointed that I haven't done this before because I like to see myself as somebody that represents, you know, the entire interest of all women, no matter what age, shape, size, or anything like that. And I mean, to think that I've had my channel for coming up on 2.5 years and I've never done it's a little bit disappointing. But as you can obviously tell by the title, today's makeup tutorial is a makeup for mature skin. So we're going to go through a bunch of really cool beauty hacks and beauty tricks and stuff that you can apply to more mature skin to get beautiful, radiant, glowing, healthy, dewy looking skin, and basically just how to look awesome at any age. Now the whole purpose behind this video is that I picked up this magazine the other day. This is called the Collective Hub magazine. And look at this woman on the front cover. Like, can we be real? I just think this is the most amazing thing. This woman is rocking a fierce red lip. She's, you know, got feathers and jewelry. She's a cover model. This is something that's so important. I feel like when it comes to age and when it comes to, you know, growing up and becoming more mature and all the rest of it, that you get sort of segregated into a separate area of society. You're no longer allowed to be on the cover of a magazine. You're no longer allowed to wear the fashions that you enjoy. You're no longer allowed to wear the makeup that you enjoy. And it really irks me. Ageism is a very, very real thing in the world. And it's not fair, you know. All women are beautiful at every age. All women are beautiful at any size, any shape, any ethnicity. None of that should apply. I just think this cover is such an awesome thing. Like, look at her. Yes, she's working it. She looks great. It's a really interesting article, actually. Here she is in here. I mean, she's so cool. So yeah, I picked up this magazine and I was like, yes. Like, it all fell into place and I was like, I need to do a mature, you know, a more mature skin tutorial, and I want to do heaps more of these in future. It's just something that's super important to me. You know, makeup's not always about, you know, trying to make yourself look young. It's not always about trying to cover up who you are. Makeup is about expression. Beauty is about expression. It's about letting your true colors shine through. It's about being creative. It's about feeling really wonderful in your own skin, feeling empowered and confident and just kicking ass, basically. So I digress because I could honestly ramble about this all day and nobody's got time for that. So in today's video, I am going to show you a fresh, glowing makeup look on my beautiful, beautiful mother, who I can just tell you right now is an absolute angel. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy the tutorial and enjoy my mother because she just makes my life so much better every day. Alright, so we're going to start off with a little bit of skin prep, and I'm using this Antipodes serum. This is their Chia and Kiwi seed superfood serum. Warming it up on the back of my hand and then really melting it into the skin here. This is a great serum. It's got a bunch of goodies in it that are going to protect your skin from free radicals and damage from UV and aging and things like that. I'm next going in with this foundation. Now this is the Magic Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. This also contains a heap of really fantastic things for the skin, like vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, that are going to help your skin be protected once again against all of the nasties in life. It's also very lightweight, luminous, and just looks extremely healthy on the skin. Now when we are applying foundation to more mature skin, you do want to go a little bit more light-handed. Applying large amounts of product, it's just going to settle into fine lines and it's going to make you look a lot more aged than what you started off to begin with. You could even mix your foundation with a moisturizer or use a BB cream instead, something that's a little bit more lighter and more, you know, just glowing and natural looking. Now I'm going in with some concealer, which is a concealer and a highlighter, sort of a 2-in-1. And I'm just applying this to the under eye areas and also on the inner part of the eye there where there is a little bit of darkness. Now let's be real, she did have to raise me. She deserves to have a little bit of darkness. I'm sure that was an extremely stressful job. Now, once again, where mature skin is involved, go very, very gently on these under eye areas. Use soft brushes, use a very, very light touch because this skin is a lot more delicate and it needs some extra TLC. Now, I'm going in with a cream bronzer. I really like cream bronzers on mature skin because because they're not heavy, they're not cakey looking, they don't look fake. It just looks like a really natural warmth to the skin without adding an extra layer of product. I'm just using this on the outer portions of the face, adding a little bit more color where I have removed her natural color. And once again, just using a very light hand with a small amount of product. Now she looks lovely and bronzed. Now, powdering is always an interesting one where mature skin is concerned. I like to spot powder. So for my mum, she has got an oily skin type, so I like to pop a little bit of powder on the center of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and on the chin, because this is where she gets the majority of her oil. And by only applying this powder in these targeted areas, I avoid cakey buildup on the skin. Now it's time to warm up those cheekbones. I'm going to keep this quite modern and apply a very beautiful natural peachy blush to the cheeks, but I'm not going to be focusing it only on the apples of the cheeks. I'm going to actually be blending it up the side of the cheekbone towards the temple to keep it very modern and just very natural, glowing and youthful. What is she doing? Moving on to the eyes now. I'm just starting off with a primer. You can use a concealer or an eyeshadow base, whatever suits you, but do make sure that you use one because it will extend the longevity of your shadows. Now taking a very natural warm brown, you can use anything that you've got on hand, and very gently sweeping this through the crease and then popping a more taupe type brown onto the actual eyelid here. I find that with the more mature ladies, it's better not to go too dark, it's better to not go too heavy, and it's also better to not use very shimmery and metallic colors because they can actually age you and be very counterproductive to what you are trying to achieve. So I like to go with very soft browns, working them onto the lid and underneath the lashes as well, just to give a very, very nice soft sheen. I also like to avoid eyeliner, so you can see here I'm using a very, very small eyeshadow brush to apply a darker brown color, smudging it into the base of the lashes here just to give a natural shadow, and then popping on a couple of coats of mascara. Now, if you are wanting to amp up your lashes, individuals are the way to go, and stick with the individuals that are nice and short. I only applied a very small amount, I think 3 or 4 on the outer corners of the eyes, and it really helped to lift the eyes, but with a more soft effect than you would achieve with a regular strip lash. Now moving on to brows, once again, I feel like I sound like a broken record. Go very, very, very softly. Hardcore Instagram brows are not what we are going for here. They are not going to look flattering. We want very soft, natural brows, keeping in with the natural shape and being careful to use a spoolie to brush all that product in so that it looks super natural. Now moving on to the lips, I'm just using a beautiful pinky nude shade. I'm first lining the lips to give a little bit of depth and show, you know, the definition of the outside of the lip line, and then I'm filling in with this amazing Rimmel lipstick. This is the Notting Hill nude lipstick. If you haven't seen my top 5 nude lipsticks video, go and check that out. This is one of my top 5s. It's absolutely amazing. And once that lip is on, we have completed the look. As you can see, she looks very youthful, beautiful, glowing and radiant without it being too over the top. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave me a thumbs up and a comment down below if you've got any questions. I love you all so much. I hope you're having a brilliant, fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys soon.